In addition to incremental performance enhancements and support for the latest platforms, a number of other improvements have been introduced in the 1.25 release of SAP Lumira. In the Visualize workspace, the first iteration of a new crosstab format has been introduced in this release as the default table type and will eventually replace the existing table chart type. Standard features such as ranking and subtotals are supported. The Marimekko chart type has also been added to the selection of bar and column charts. This chart type functions similar to a stacked column chart, where the width of the column is also significant. For bar and column charts with a large number of data points, a new Fit Chart to Frame option is available. When the option is enabled, the individual data points are rendered with a width of a single pixel so that all values fit on the screen. When the option is disabled, the individual data points are expanded to a standard width and scroll bars are added to the chart to allow us to scroll through the values. A standard filter dialog box is now available regardless of where the filtering workflow is launched. The dialog box provides features such as search and sorting, allows us to create lists or ranges of values to include or exclude, and enables us to choose whether the filter will be local, applied to the current visualization only, or global, applied to the entire dataset. Global filters can also now be deleted from the Visualize workspace. Forecasting capabilities are now easier to find and use, with specific instructions provided on prerequisites and links to specific help topics. If the dataset has fewer than 16 data points, capabilities from SAP Predictive Analysis are not available, but we can choose to apply triple exponential smoothing instead. In the Compose workspace, we can drill down into individual data points in a visualization on a storyboard, which creates a filter for the page that affects all related visualizations. In a storyboard or infographic, if we change the color of a specific set of data points, the legend is updated to reflect the change. When a crosstab is added to an infographic, a new Expand Crosstab to see all rows option is available. When the option is selected, the infographic is automatically changed to the continuous scrolling format to make room for the table. We can also now add Esri maps to our infographics. Previously, the Esri maps were not visible in the list of available visualizations. Zooming and marquee selection are supported when viewing the Esri maps online. In addition, tooltips are enabled in preview mode and for published infographics when hovering over data points in multiple types of visualization. When exporting a storyboard or infographic to PDF, we can now select each visualization separately in the exported document. This includes the ability to select text from text objects and tables. Korean language support has been added for SAP Lumira Desktop and SAP Lumira Server. A number of changes have also been made to the back-end, integration between editions, and the SDK. For this version of SAP Lumira, SAP HANA revisions 82, 83, 84, and 85 are supported for productive use. Revisions 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, and 95 are for test and evaluation only. Labels defined in SAP HANA data sources are now reflected in the column headers in SAP Lumira to provide more user-friendly descriptions of HANA structures. Additional messaging is available to make us aware of any discrepancy in versions between desktop and server editions of SAP Lumira when communicating with each other. Suggestions for user accounts to share documents with are also provided for SAP Lumira Edge Server. The Visualization SDK now allows developers to specify custom properties for visualizations using common controls. And finally, as the new in-memory data engine on which all future development will be based is native to 64-bit environments, the 32-bit desktop version will no longer be supported after this version. For details, refer to the blog post on the SAP Community Network. Visit www.saplumira.com for more information and to download SAP Lumira free today.